Have you ever heard someone say, "It's just sadness, you'll get over it"? What if I told you that's one of the most dangerous misunderstandings we have about mental health today? Depression is not just feeling sad. It's not something you can simply snap out of by watching a funny video or going for a short walk. Sadness is an emotion, like happiness or anger, that usually has a clear reason and fades with time. Depression, on the other hand, is a condition that can change the way you think, feel, and even function in daily life. The problem is, when society confuses depression with sadness, people who suffer feel invisible, misunderstood, and even ashamed. They start thinking, maybe I'm weak, maybe it's my fault. And that shame keeps them from getting help. In this video, we're going to break down what depression really is, why it's different from sadness, and how understanding this difference could literally save lives. And I'm not speaking from a cold textbook. I'm speaking from years of observing people, listening to their stories, and understanding how our minds work. So let's start by clearing up the first big myth. Depression is not just an emotion, it's an illness. Let's think of sadness like a rainy day. You might feel down, but you know the clouds will eventually pass. You might cry, talk to a friend, or distract yourself, and slowly the sadness lifts. Now, depression is like a never-ending winter. Even on days when the sun is shining, you still feel cold inside. It's a deep, persistent state that can last weeks, months, or even years. You might lose interest in things you once loved. Even simple tasks like brushing your teeth or making breakfast can feel impossible. And here's something important. Depression doesn't always look like someone lying in bed all day. Sometimes it wears a mask. People may laugh, go to work, and post happy photos online while silently fighting a battle inside. We call this high-functioning depression. From the outside, they seem fine. On the inside, they're drowning. Depression also affects your brain chemistry. It changes the way certain neurotransmitters, like serotonin and dopamine, work. That's why telling someone with depression to just be happy is like telling someone with asthma to just breathe better. It's not about willpower, it's about what's happening inside the brain and body. Even if you've never experienced depression yourself, understanding it matters, because chances are someone close to you has. The World Health Organization estimates that over 280 million people worldwide suffer from depression. That's not a small number. It's almost the population of Indonesia. When we mistake depression for sadness, we give harmful advice. We say things like, cheer up, think positive, or you're overreacting. And while those words might be meant to help, they can make someone feel even more alone. Imagine telling someone who's lost their ability to walk to just run a little. If we really want to help, we need to listen without judgment. Ask real questions. Be present. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is, "I'm here with you." And here's the truth. Depression doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care about your age, income, or social status. I've met wealthy CEOs and talented artists who were silently struggling. On the surface, they had everything. Inside, they felt empty. That's why awareness is not just about compassion, it's about survival. The earlier we recognize the signs, the better the chances of recovery. Depression is not the end of the story. It's a chapter. And like all chapters, it can change. There are many paths to healing: therapy, medication, lifestyle changes, and most importantly, human connection. For anyone listening who feels stuck in that endless winter, I want you to hear this. You are not broken, and you are not alone. Seeking help is not weakness, it's strength. It's an act of self-respect. If you know someone struggling, resist the urge to fix them. Instead, be the safe space they can turn to. Sometimes just knowing that one person cares can make a difference between despair and hope. And for those who are in the fight right now, please remember, your mind may tell you that you don't matter, but that's the depression talking. The world is better with you in it. So no, depression is not just sadness. It's a complex, challenging condition. But with understanding, compassion, and the right support, it's something we can overcome. Let's keep talking about it. Let's break the stigma, because every conversation could be the lifeline someone is waiting for.